Okay, guys. Coming back with another upload. I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been dealing with some stuff, and I didn't want to record during that time because I don't feel like the quality of my videos would be as good as they should be. And I hope my uploads are getting better. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's hop into this before I make a 3-minute intro, which I don't want. Okay, so my thoughts. This is recorded the 28th. Probably uploaded the 28th of that night. Maybe the morning of the 29th. Day before the playoffs. Okay, let me talk. I'm going to talk Clemson, Notre Dame. And that's going to be quick. And then I'm going to talk Alabama. And as you can see, I got some thoughts on that. But Notre Dame, Clemson. Okay, my thoughts on this one. I've already made a prediction video. Link in the description below on the games. But I have some new predictions. Especially concerning a certain award ceremony that I'm not gonna get into right now because I've gotten into it too many times. But anyways. Okay, Notre Dame, Clemson. This one will be short and sweet. But I feel like Clemson is gonna win this game. I feel like they overall have a better team, and that I'm not ruling Notre Dame out, but I don't feel like they're winning. I mean, they do have the leg up because Trevor Lawrence is only a freshman. But hey, Tua was only a freshman last year, and that didn't help Georgia. So, you know. But I think Clemson will win this game. They'll run it a lot. Notre Dame will try to do certain things. Ian Book will help them out more than they think he is. But I'm still sticking with the same prediction. 31-17, Clemson wins. And a somewhat close, but not really close ball game. I do predict a 14-point spread. But I don't feel like it's going to be that close. It's not going to feel like 14 points. That's my thoughts on that one. Clemson wins the Cotton Bowl. They're going on to the Natty. And I do think it will hurt Clemson that Dexter Lawrence got suspended. Shouldn't it? My video cut out, guys. But anyways, Dexter Lawrence is going to be suspended. I think Notre Dame will try to run the ball more. Have a little bit more success on the ground than they would. But I do think Clemson goes to another natty. 3 natties in 4 years. I don't know about you. That seems pretty good. 3 natty visits in 4 years seems pretty good to me. And Dabo Swinney is such a good coach, and I can't give him more credit than he already has. He's one of the few people right now who has beat Nick Saban. Not many people do that, to say the least. But I think Clemson wins this game and goes to the national championship and gets beat by Alabama. But I'll get into that later. But okay, Alabama, Oklahoma. Ooh. Okay, Alabama's going to win this game. Can we stop beating around the bush? Oklahoma has a chance. No, they don't. I'm sorry, they don't. It's too much for them. It's too much for them. They're not going to be able to handle it. But I think they will have somewhat success on offense. But they're not going to beat Alabama. And I think I've made a prediction earlier. I've already said link in the description. Go watch it. And I said the score will be 77-49. I think is what I said. New prediction. As you might know, Kyler Murray, undeservingly, won the Heisman Memorial Trophy over Tua, the GOAT Tagovailoa. And, you shouldn't have. And I think Alabama will be mad. I don't know exactly where I left off, but I was saying something. Kyler Murray won the Heisman. And I think Alabama, that made them a little mad. I don't know really how to show you Yet, I'm not exactly an editing master like Dolan Darker Grande is. But, I don't know how to link it in the description. But there are several tweets by Bama players and Bama coaches, I do believe, after Kyler won the Heisman, that if I were Kyler, I would be frightened. It'd be like a new horror movie. Alabama, the Crimson Tide. New horror movie. But, seriously, their tweets would get to, not Tua. Kyler scared. Matt Wilson tweeted out, bull, fill in the rest of the word. I believe it was Coach Cochran. I don't remember if it's Coach Cochran. But, he tweeted out, like December 29th. Several of our players tweeted out, hashtag December 29th, the date of the game, as I've said. And that should scare him. That should scare Kyler. And I think Alabama is mad. And I have proof. I don't know if you've seen it. But Quentin Williams was in a press conference the other day. And he almost trash talked Kyler Murray. Roll the clip. Okay. I said about the clip. I couldn't find a video of the clip. But someone asked him about Kyler Murray and if he's gone up against quarterbacks like Kyler Murray, and Quentin Williams said, I don't think Kyler Murray is what people, and then he shut up and said, nah, I'm good. But I couldn't find the clip. So I think Alabama is mad. Well, I know Alabama is mad, and I know Alabama is going to cause Kyler to have some problems. Because all this year, Kyler has played air. That's what he's played on defense. The defenses he's played against, air. Watching the Big 12 try to tackle is like trying to watch babies walk for the first time. It's not very good. So he's been playing like air all season. Hoover High School would do better than some of the defenses he's played. And I know I might have a very smart Oklahoma fan in there. I don't know how smart Oklahoma fans are, but some of them got to be smart. RJ Young, he's kind of smart. Not all the time. But I might have a smart Oklahoma fan in here that says, well, we played number 11 Army. We played Army and they have the 11th ranked defense. Yeah, you did. And Kyler only put up, 200 yards in that game? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I believe he only put up 200 yards and y'all only scored 21 in regulation. Alabama has the 9th ranked defense. And we have the Outland Trophy, I do believe. Outland Trophy winner, Quentin Williams. The 300-pound bar of soap, the bandit, coming after you. And, ooh. That must be just scary. So. And not to mention we got Deontay Thompson, one of the most underrated safeties in the entire nation. And we have Savion Smith, a pretty good corner. Not to mention Shaheem Carter, a pretty good lockdown corner. And not to mention rising star Xavier McKinney. Shout out him. He's got the X hair, which is really cool. I don't know if it's based after X, but it looks really cool when he shows the sideline with him. I believe it's McKinney who has the X hair. I don't know. Someone has the X hair. And I believe it's Xavier McKinney. But anyways, you got all these studs. You got Matt Wilson, the best coverage linebacker in the nation. And Dylan Moses, who was nominated for the Butt Kiss Award for the best linebacker in the nation. He was a finalist, I believe. And as I said the defensive Kyler faces are like Pee Wee team level, like air. Well, if the defenses he plays are air, then Oklahoma's defense is, what's worse than air? I don't know. They play for the other team almost. They're that bad. They're just terrible. You know when you get a Lay's potato chip bag and like half of the bag is full and the other half of the bag is air? That half that's air is Oklahoma's defense. It's not that good. And it's going to be Tua much for them when Tua Tagovailoa steps on that field. And some people says, oh, he's not ready. He hurt his ankle. No, he's ready. Trust me. 4 weeks. It's supposed to be a 2-week operation. He is fine, and he's going to light that Oklahoma defense on fire. And you got Jerry Jeudy, the best wide receiver in the nation, the Biletnikoff winner. I might do highlights on him. Leave a comment below if you want highlights on Jerry Jeudy. I am working on that. And not to mention we have the best wide receiver in the nation, Jerry Jeudy. And we have Henry Ruggs, one of the fastest players in college football, 24.5 miles per hour. To give you an idea how good that is, Usain Bolt runs 27 miles per hour. So yeah, that's pretty fast. I have a highlight video on him. Link in description. And we also have Devontae Smith, the most clutch wide receiver in the nation. I don't know if y'all remember this, but not only did he catch the game-winning pass against Georgia in the national title game, 2nd and 26, but in a night game against Mississippi State, where Mississippi State played their tails off last year, Jalen Hurts with 25 seconds left. It's tied 24-24, I believe. Takes a snap. Under pressure, blitz, throws it to Devontae Smith, breaks the tackle, game-winning touchdown. So Devontae Smith is one of the most clutch wide receivers in the nation. He is rumored to have the best hands on the team. And you got one of the most electric freshmen maybe there ever was, Jalen Waddle. Highlight video on him, link in description. Side note, that video is doing very well. Thank you to all the people who's watched that video. That video is just doing impeccable, and I can't thank y'all enough. But anyways, you got him. You got Jonah Williams, the best offensive tackle in the nation. You got Irv Smith, the best tight end in the nation. I don't know how he didn't win the Mackey Award. I'm still confuzzled to this day that he didn't win that. And you got Damian Harris. Highlight video on him, Mr. Honeybun. Link in description. And you got Josh Baby Rhino Jacobs, the Tonka truck. And you got Najee Jumpman Harris. And you got Brian Robinson, who could start for any SEC team not named Georgia or LSU. He would start for any of those teams. Or Alabama, of course, because he's a 4th string right now. Anyways, you got all them people. Not to mention Jalen Hurts at quarterback, the previous SEC Freshman of the Year and SEC Offensive Player of the Year, I do believe, who won that Georgia game for us. And you got Mac Jones, a 5-star, as our 3rd-string QB. So, yeah, you got all of that going against Lay's potato chip air. What do you think's going to happen? I'd like somebody to tell me in the comments that Alabama doesn't score 40 in this game. Unless we're doing it on purpose, which I'll get to in a second, we're scoring 40. I promise you. I'd like to see somebody try to argue that. But anyways, my final thoughts on this game. This could go a lot of different ways. It could be a shootout, which is very likely to happen. Which would be scary because Kyler Murray, if he scores at will, that's not good. But Tua will score at will also. more at will if I don't know how to even phrase that. Anyways, or it could be Nick Saban could strategize this game in a certain way where he might not even play Tua, although I think Tua is healthy. I know Tua is healthy. But he could play Jalen in this game, run the ball all the time, eat up that clock, keep it away from Kyler Murray, sit Kyler Murray on the sidelines where Kyler Murray isn't on the field scoring, and score and hope your defense gets at least one stop. If our defense gets at least one stop, Oklahoma's done. They lost. It don't matter. Unless we turn the ball over. Which we're not. We're scoring on every possession. I don't think a Lay's potato chip bag of air can stop that offense and create a turnover. But anyways. This video is going on for way too long. To wrap this all up, my final predictions on the game are Clemson 31, Notre Dame 17. And my final score prediction for the Alabama game, this is a tough one to predict. If it gets into a shootout, I see 85-27. I know I just said shootout, and you're like, well, that's supposed to be a close game with a lot of points, and Oklahoma only has 27. Well, as I said, that defense is coming after him. You better believe that. Most of our defensive linemen and edge rushers are 6'3", 6'4", 300-ish pounds. Going after a 5'9", 195-pound baseball player. I'm going to let you judge how that goes in your mind. But Oklahoma does have a very good offensive line, not to mention Marquise Brown and CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb highlights. Another link in the description. Gotta promote that stuff. Selfless plug. But anyways. If it's a shootout, I see 85-27. If Nick Saban strategizes this game in a way where it's keeping the ball away from Oklahoma, I see 52-24. 52-24. But I think Alabama is winning this game, and the Natty will be Alabama versus Clemson, like the BCS would have it. Yeah, like the BCS would have it. But anyways, can't mumble on anymore.